As we all know, the internet is a vast and crazy place, with countless videos, images, and audios that people post every single day. There's always something or another that makes people go viral for one reason or another. But have you ever heard about the Smiling Family Tape? Well, if you're interested in learning more about this cursed video, then stick around, because today we will be talking about everything you need to know about the Smiling Family Tape and why you should never watch it. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, if you appreciate all the hard work that goes into making a video like this, it does help out tremendously if you hit the like button. So with that said, let's begin. The internet is no stranger to creepypastas or scary stories that supposedly happened but have no evidence to prove them true. These stories usually have some sort of moral to them and aim to scare the reader into behaving in a certain way to avoid a horrible fate. Take, for example, the infamous story of Jeff the Killer, a faceless, disfigured man who stalks and kills people, made famous through creepypasta forums. Or maybe The Operator, a ghostly hitchhiker who appears in the backseat of your car and demands you drive them to their destination, promising that they won't cause any trouble if you do. But what if these stories didn't live only in text form? What if there were audio recordings or video footage that somehow captured these monsters on tape? The idea might sound far-fetched, but believe it or not, such content exists online. One of the more popular examples is the Smiling Family Tape, a horrifying video said to exist somewhere on the depths of YouTube. This video allegedly shows a family on vacation who stumble upon an ancient Native American burial ground, angering the spirits within. As punishment, the spirits curse the family, turning them into mindless killers who go on a rampage. The details surrounding the Smiling Family Tape are understandably sparse, since many who have seen it claim to have lost their minds as a result. But what little information we do have paints a terrifying picture. The story goes that a user uploaded the tape to YouTube in late 2012, claiming it was a family heirloom passed down from their grandparents. The tape itself dates back to June 1992, recorded by a man named David Miller. On the surface, it looks like a typical home movie. The Millers are an average suburban family, enjoying a day at a rental cabin. Father David is seen grilling, while Mother Mary watches over their two young children, Emily and Josh, who are playing outside. The film student, Alex Mercer, adjusted his glasses, leaning closer to the CRT television in his dorm room. The label on the tape simply read, "Miller Family Vacation, June 1992, do not watch." A warning he foolishly ignored when buying it at the campus garage sale. Alex noticed it first in the daughter, Emily, a single frame where her blink doesn't quite look right. He rewinds there. As her eyelids lift, the whites of her eyes are suddenly pitch black. Not just dark, impossibly, unnaturally void-like. The family continues their picnic, unaware. The father turns to the camera, burger in hand. His smile stretches, not metaphorically. The corners of his mouth physically extend beyond human limits, revealing molars that look sharpened. "We're so happy here," he says, voice distorted like a slowed record. "We'll stay forever." Behind him, the lake water begins bubbling violently. The mother removes her sunglasses. Where her eyes should be are two vertical slits. "Reptilian," she hisses something unintelligible, just as the camera drops to the grass. The final frames show a shadowy figure emerging from the tree line, its limbs too long, dragging something heavy toward the now blood-red lake. Alex froze the image. That shape in the corner, was that a human arm protruding from the lake's surface? After that day, the tape changed Alex. It ate away at his sanity, until he could no longer function like a normal person. He spent all his time in his dorm room, the door permanently shut, refusing to interact with anyone. At some point, Jamie managed to get inside and discovered Alex watching the tape for the 17th time. Alex was sitting in front of the television. His skin was pale and his eyes empty, staring off into space. He hadn't shaved for days, and his hair was matted and unkempt. He seemed to be muttering under his breath, but Jamie couldn't hear what he was saying. As he got closer, he realized Alex was speaking in multiple voices, including what sounded like a child's voice. Alex continued to watch the tape on mute. When he finally looked up, his eyes were filled with terror. "Don't," he whispered urgently, reaching out to Jamie as if trying to grab him. "Please, don't watch it. It's not right. They're not right." Jamie backed away, confused and frightened by Alex's sudden outburst. The words hung in the air between them, heavy with a sense of foreboding. Jamie knew he shouldn't push Alex further, but his curiosity got the better of him. He couldn't understand why the tape had such a profound effect on his friend, why it drove him to this state of apparent madness. At 3:33 a.m., Jamie found him attempting to lick the static from his TV screen. By the time the police arrived, Alex was gone, vanished without a trace. No sign of a struggle, no indication of where he might have gone. In his haste to leave, he'd abandoned his phone, his wallet, his very identity. When detectives reviewed Alex's research, they discovered chilling details. The Miller family was officially reported missing August 1992. Their car was found at the cabin, packed as if ready to leave. The cabin's logbook showed another family had rented it in June 1993. The date on the tape's hidden timestamp. But what happened to them? Were they still out there, trapped in whatever twisted reality the tape had shown Alex? Or was Alex wrong? Did they meet a more sinister end? Unfortunately, this is where the story ends, leaving us with more questions than answers. The unsettling truth is that none of us really knows what lies hidden in the deepest recesses of the internet, waiting to be discovered. Perhaps there are more tapes out there, more stories waiting to be told. If you're brave enough to seek them out, though, be warned, once you hear the whispers in the static, they'll never truly leave you alone again. So do you dare to explore the darkest corners of the web and risk encountering the horrifying entities that dwell there? Or perhaps you are wise enough to recognize the wisdom in staying far away from the things that are best left unknown. Let me know your thoughts below. In the meantime, I think it's important to note that although this story was based off of an actual supposed viral video, the original source is most likely just some college kids messing around with some old footage. It's highly unlikely that there is a real curse, or that there are malevolent spirits haunting the world, though I guess anything is possible. The purpose of the story is to teach us about the power of suggestion and how our own minds can sometimes be our worst enemy. Have you ever heard of the Smiling Family tape before? Do you know of any other creepypastas that have been adapted into a video format? Let me know your thoughts below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And remember to check out my other videos. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot to me that you took the time to listen to me ramble about nothing. So until next time, take care and goodbye.